Hello everyone, I am Abhishek and today our topic is L'Hopital's rule. L'Hopital's rule was first introduced by the French mathematician Guillaume de L'Hopital in the year of 1696. But it is believed that this rule was first introduced to Guillaume de L'Hopital by a Swiss mathematician Johann Bernoulli in the year of 1694. Now let's not talk about the history. Here we will know what is the L'Hopital's rule. But before that I want to give you one example. Suppose we want to find out the limit, that is limit x tends to 2, x square plus 2 by x. What will be the answer? Certainly one should put x equals to 2 and simplify the expression, will get the answer as 3. Now what will be the limit of this expression? Limit x tends to 2, x square minus 4 by x minus 2. Let's forget about all the formulas of limits. Suppose if anybody put the value of x as 2, as we have done in the first example, the answer is coming 0 by 0. Now the question is, what will be the answer? What is the answer of 0 by 0? Now there is a big question. Is it undefined? Then there is another big question. What do you mean by indeterminate? Let us think in this way. Suppose it is asked, what is the value of 6 by 2? The answer is very simple, it's 3. Why? Because we know that 2 into 3 is equals to 6. Similarly, what is the value of 24 by 6? The answer is 4, because we know 4 into 6 equals to 24. Now the question is, what is the value of 8 by 0? Let us suppose that the value of 8 by 0 be x. Then we can write x into 0 is equals to 8, which is quite impossible, because there exists no real number such that if you multiply 0 will give a non-zero number. That is, x has no real value. Therefore we can say that x doesn't exist. Therefore we can say that 8 by 0 is undefined. Now the question is, what is the value of 0 by 0? Again, let us suppose that the value be x. Then we can write x into 0 is equals to 0. But the thing is, here x can be any real number. In the previous case, x had no real value. But in this case, x can be any real value. Then are they equal? 8 by 0 and 0 by 0. Can I say 0 by 0 undefined? So the answer is 0 by 0 is actually not undefined. We can say 0 by 0 as indeterminate form, because 0 by 0 can be any real number, but the thing is we cannot determine what real number will be the value of 0 by 0. Since we cannot determine, that is why it is called indeterminate. So limit x tends to 2, x square minus 4 by x minus 2 is actually a limit of indeterminate form. So to find out the limits of this kind of indeterminate forms, we are going to use the L'Hopital's rule. Now let us see what is L'Hopital's rule. Suppose we need to find out limit x tends to c fx by gx, where limit x tends to c fx and limit x tends to c gx both are 0, and fx and gx are differentiable functions such that g dash x is not equals to 0. For all x belongs to c minus delta to c plus delta, open interval, that is the neighborhood of c. and limit x tends to c f dash x by g dash x exists, then limit x tends to c fx by gx will be equals to limit x tends to c f dash x by g dash x. Now if f dash x by g dash x, the limit x tends to c, again comes 0, then we will go for f double dash x by g double dash x. Now let us see the limit. Your limit x tends to 2 x square minus 4 by x minus 2, which will be equal to limit x tends to 2 d dx of x square minus 4 by d dx of x minus 2, as this limit was 0 by 0 form, which is coming limit x tends to 2 2x by 1, which is equals to 2 into 2 equals to 4. Now if we apply the formula of the limit, then we can write x square minus 4 as x square minus 2 square, which is in the form of limit x tends to a x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a, and whose formula is n into a to the power n minus 1. Therefore the limit in this case we can write 2 into 2 to the power 2 minus 1, which can be equals to 4. So that means in both the cases the answer is same. If we use L'Hopital's rule or if we use the formula, in both the cases the answer will come same. So therefore L'Hopital's rule is useful in determining the limits of indeterminate forms. Now the question is, how many indeterminate forms are there? So there are 7 indeterminate forms, and these are 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, 0 into infinity, infinity minus infinity, 0 to the power 0, 1 to the power infinity, and infinity to the power 0. In my next video, we will learn solving limits using L'Hopital's rule. Thank you.